Hi there, Cancer, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of April 2023. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. First up, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. And yeah, I guess this is the overall, and I forgot we were doing the monthly format. So the Nine of Pentacles is your overall energy, and then we'll break it down week by week. So Nine of Pentacles is that strong, independent energy. Good news for those of you who are looking, who have been sort of feeling like your footing has been a little bit off lately. Cancer, this could be the month that you find your security and your stability. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who's like, I've got this now. I can look after myself. Now, the only thing I always say with the Nine of Pentacles is sometimes we can be fiercely independent, and I don't recommend that, because if we need someone's aid or assistance, we should be able to just reach out if they're offering. I'm not a big fan of running around bugging people and getting them to help you, but if they are offering their assistance, take them up. Don't be too independent. But the Nine of Pentacles, this energy has got it going on. Good news, like I said, for those of you perhaps have just landed a job or something like that, or found your own place or your own space in this world. You could be sort of sitting pretty in that respect. Maybe some of you just got a little bit of a raise. Sorry, but my bangs are in my eyes. Time for a trim. So there's a good, something very solid about this month for you, Cancer. In week one, you come in with two heavy hitters, the Tower in reverse, rooted down by the Hierophant in the upright. So the Tower in the upright position can point to that sort of chaos that comes out of nowhere. It's a big kaboom, a threatening situation. It's all kinds of things that can just sort of bring down the house. But when the card is inverted, however, this can indicate that the threat passes you by. There's nothing to worry about because somebody either intervenes or maybe an instinct. Cancer, you guys have pretty good instincts or intuition. Perhaps your intuition tells you to maybe, check this out before you just assume it's okay. And you do that, and you manage to avert what could have been a disaster. So the threat passes you by right at the beginning of the month. And it's with the Hierophant in the upright position, which is a card that represents making a commitment. This is Taurus energy, could be significant to some of you, but this is about making a commitment. And it's with the Tower in reverse, indicating that maybe you manage to just sort of skim by like on something, but now you have to, without making a commitment. It's kind of like you were, okay, I'm just going to use this as an example because it's the first thing that comes to mind, but say you were renting an apartment or something like that, but you were going month to month as opposed to signing a lease, right? A commitment. And all of a sudden they could be raising the rent on you, because when you go month to month, things like that can happen, where all of a sudden the rent goes from $1,500 a month up to $1,700 with not a lot of warning. But if you have a lease, that can, you know what I mean, that can stop that from happening. I mean, they can still raise it, but it wouldn't be that drastic. So it could be something like that, where you were just kind of, just sort of scooting by with something, but now it's like, oh, by signing on the dotted line, making a commitment to something, now you averted what could have been maybe a financial disaster for some of you, if it was something like that. Or you're releasing a vehicle, and now it's like, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to make a commitment to it, because if you don't, something, that could not be of the best interest to you financially, it could have happened. Now in week two, we see the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, rooted down by the Five of Pentacles reversed. So the Seven of Pentacles is that reevaluation. I think for a lot of you guys, this is about either, as there's a bit of, well, especially in the first half of the month, there's a bit of pentacles happening in your overall energies, Nine of Pentacles. So this could be Or maybe now I'm just thinking, because of the Nine of Pentacles, maybe some of you landed a job and you were able to avert, an eviction or something like that. So now you were able to sign on the dotted line because you could do that. Please leave a comment in the comment section below if this makes sense to you. But the Seven of Pentacles in week 2, this is all about reevaluating something that has always worked for us in the past. But reevaluation is always a good thing. I always recommend it. I say that if we should probably reevaluate everything that's been long-standing in our life on a regular basis, because we can't just assume just because it has been working, it's just going to keep working forever. Now that can go for, relationships that we let go of in terms of paying attention to them, or financial situations that we just have sitting somewhere and we don't pay any attention to the investments and stuff. So sometimes it's good to have eyes on and to take a close look at what is happening. And it looks like in week 2, that's what you will be doing. Five of Pentacles in reverse can indicate that perhaps you were a little bit concerned about your financial situation, your resources in the upright. But now that you've taken a closer look at the situation, you realize that there's nothing to worry about. You actually have the resources you need in order to deal with whatever's coming up. It looks like there could have been, maybe at the end of March, something happening financially. Maybe it was with your house, your vehicle, or something that could have been quite costly. But now that you're looking at the situation, you're realizing that, yeah, it looks like it's going to be okay. A big relief, right? In week 3, we have the Knight of Swords in the upright, rooted down by the Five of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now, generally, the Knight of Swords comes in like gangbusters, comes out of nowhere sometimes. Could be on the romantic front for some of you. This could be an air sign just whooshing in, or it could just be somebody very talkative, very communicative, likes to have conversations with you. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can represent just that sudden, fast movement that comes in. Knights usually bring in some kind of offer, so it could be an offer for some of you, a verbal offer, or it could be a written offer. So this could be anything from when it comes to jobs, when it comes to anything you're dealing with legally, especially because a lot of times sword people do represent the law and legalities and contracts and papers and so forth. And it's rooted down here with the Five of Cups in the reverse position, indicating that there is a level of healing going on with a situation that you felt had bottomed out. The Five of Cups in the upright position is where it's a card that represents loss, sorrow, sadness, but disappointment. But when it's in the reverse position, we're finally moving past that energy. We're moving into something that is a little bit more manageable, the Four of Cups in the upright. So that's more about shifting the emotions from the devastation of whatever has happened on the emotional front to now moving it into, healing energy. So it looks like... Again, we're going to need you guys to pipe in and let us know what's going on. But it looks like for some of you, there could be a situation that's going on that was maybe difficult to deal with. It came in, you dealt with it, it wasn't as bad as you expected, and now there's, maybe legalities or paperwork to deal with, and your emotions are now shifting from feeling the loss and the sadness to now just dealing with the healing process. And in week 4, we have the Queen of Swords here, rooted down by the Knight of Cups. So it looks like in the second half there's a lot of people involved. Not so much in the first half, you're just dealing with something, but in week 2 and 3. Because now we have the Queen of Swords in the upright position. This is, again, air energy, like the Knight of Swords. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a person who likes to, deal with the facts, wants the facts, only wants the facts, and just, a lot of times she could be representative of a judge, a lawyer, a police officer, someone dealing with even an arbitrator, someone dealing with court situations and things like that. She's known to shoot from the hip, and she just says what she needs to say. This could be you, Cancer, at the end of it all, just maybe speaking up about what's going on here or what's happened. And then the Knight of Cups is rooting it down in the upright position. Well, that's your energy. This is now water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, arising. Knight of Cups offers something on the emotional front, right? Something that can make people happy. This could be you wanting to extend an offer to someone and make them happy, but this could also be reciprocal. Like this could be someone bringing this offer to you, trying to bring in some emotional happiness. This could be anything from a dream job offer to your dream home to a romantic situation. It could be a proposal, anything like that going on. Looks like it's a little bit all over the map here for you this month. It looks like something is closing out that, you know, you thought was going to be worse than it was, but it's okay, it's manageable. And then all of a sudden the second half, you know, some healing starts to happen, and then there's mega communication on the emotional front as well as the mental, cerebral, and intellectual front. So definitely let us know what's going on in the comment section. But it's a very stable month for you. You know, that's always good. I always like stability. So in closing, I always pull 2 cards from the zodiac deck. One is for love and romance, and yours is number 15, indecision, Moon in Gemini. So if this is playing out on the romantic front, there could be a level of confusion going on here for you, because there is indecision, and I even see it and pick it up in this reading. On the romantic front, could be something major happens when the moon's in Gemini, or we do see a lot of air energy here. Maybe the Gemini is the love interest or is introducing you to love interest, moon in Gemini, or on the 15th of April. So on the career and finance, we have moon in Leo, number 17. So this could be for you, Cancer, that something significant happens on the 17th of April, or it could be when the moon's in Leo, or through a Leo business partnership or something like that, or boss, something happens with your career and so forth. I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave that comment, because I don't know what's going on. Yes, thank you so much for joining me. I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.